Hello, my little Photoshop magicians. How is your life? Thank you, I'm doing well too. Not really, but anyway, who cares, right? The title says Ray-Ban sunglasses out of ice. And here they are. I'm talking about this magnificent artwork. When I created this artwork, I actually fell in love with it. It didn't perform that well on my Instagram, not as good as other artworks, but I still thought this is an awesome idea, especially if we take into account that originally it was just a black and white image, and me and my magical fingers converted it into something beautiful like that. And that's why I would like to tell you a story and show you how this was done. So I added here color balance adjustment layer, and here we can actually control like the midtones, shadows, highlights and stuff like that. So for example, if you play with highlights, let's say, as you can see, I'm already getting some different colors. It's already not black and white. So for example, this is what I did with the highlights, this is what I did with the shadows. And now if we add on top of that a hue saturation layer, try to change the hue, we will get different colors. I'm trying to add hue only to the face of hers, like to make her face a little bit pinky and to have a background in a different color. Boom, chicka boom, as you can see. Now if you look here, we have a mask, and the mask covers only the face. That's why we see the face in a different color and background in a different color. Easy, right? I added another hue saturation layer, as you can see here, and now a mask covers only the background. If I change anything, the color of the background is going to change. So after that, you can just convert everything into a smart object, and then we can use the best coloring tool, which is camera raw filter. And now we just can use the power of camera raw filter in order to change the colors however we want them to change. And boom, just to quickly show you the numbers here. And also then if you go to HSL adjustments, some numbers here. So now at this point I needed some kind of sunglasses, put the sunglasses there and draw on the sunglasses. I need this to be in perspective. That's why I thought if I find the real sunglasses, I will be able to make this more realistic. That's why I went to unsplash.com and just started searching for sunglasses. But unfortunately I couldn't really find anything that I could use in my work. Oh yeah, I just remembered actually originally I wanted to create inverted sunglasses, which is basically a sunglasses that cover everything except your eyes, and I tried to do something, but I realized that this looks stupid. Yeah, looks like the idea with the sunglasses made out of ice was just an accident. By the way, did you hear the news? What? Which news? A course that will teach you how to create this artwork here is going to be on my website very soon. It was one of my artworks that went viral, and that's why I thought, okay, I need to show people how it was made, right? That's why if you just go to learnfromfred.com and click start free and start your 3 months full of amazing classes. Okay, just to clarify, this artwork, the course for this one is going to come out next week. So anyway, I just took the curvature pen tool and decided that I'm just gonna draw the sunglasses by myself manually, okay, because I couldn't find the image that I could use. After this was done, all I had to do is just to convert this path into a selection by clicking on here selection, okay. And now I just need to create a mask, create a copy of my image, and then invert the mask so I can have the eyes separately from the rest of the face. And boom chicka boom. So now you wonder, okay, but how do I make it look like a sunglasses, right? So all you have to do is just make it 3D, not like the real 3D, but manual 3D. So you just create a copy of these sunglasses, and then you move a copy to the back, and the copy that is on the back, you just make it darker, and look at that, it already looks like a 3D object, which is it's not. So we kind of tricked everyone. But then we look here and we realize we see the eye on the background, which is not. And if you just draw over it, boom chicka boom, voila. And of course I did it using the spot filling brush tool. Okay, now here comes the warning sign, okay, because in order to create the border of the sunglasses and all the rest, we will need to use the pen tool really a lot. And I know that 90% of you are really bad with pen tools, so
you will have to suffer.
Yeah. I'm not happy, of course I'm sad. You're going to suffer, that doesn't make me happy, come on guys. So as you can see, I'm using pen tool and I'm just drawing a line, basically a shape here that will go from here to here and again back here. So that's why you just have to use your imagination here to make it look realistico. How do we make this? Okay, this look like her skin. Step number uno. You need to come here, hold Ctrl or Command, click on this one, and then as you can see, this will be selected. This means that we will draw only on this shape. Step number dos. We take the beautiful and magnificent clone stamp tool. So what we're gonna do basically, shortly saying, we're gonna copy this part of her skin and then we're just gonna draw it here. You can hold Alt to copy and boom, I did copy that, and now I can just come and draw. And if you don't know how stamp tool works, then just go and search YouTube how it works. It's not that difficult, come on. And boom chicka, boom. So now again the same applies here as well. In order to make it thicker, just create a copy of this and just make it darker. So let me just fast forward this, blah 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 blah. Okay, now listen to me, okay? You see now, and don't pay attention to this thing here, okay? It's not gonna stay like that, okay? It's gonna be the way we did it. So here I want to draw a shadow, and the way I'm gonna do it actually is I'm just gonna use black color on my brush and then just use these settings here: opacity 10, flow 20%, hardness 0. And then if we just draw on an empty new layer, okay? Don't you dare to draw on the image, okay? Don't destroy the beautiful image. Draw on an empty layer. If you will draw on the image, I will come and destroy your laptop, okay? Don't make me angry. So, and voila, look at that. If the shadow is made right, this instantly becomes more realistic. Anyway, fast forward, we also have a shadow here. Boring. And now finally I thought this beautiful moment will never come. We will draw this the etiquette. What is it called? The tag. Why I'm always like going down the longest tutorial, the like I don't know how to explain. You got what I mean, right? I'm just sliding down. So anyway, and the way we're gonna draw this tag here is again using pen tool. My students hate the pen tool so much. I know that, okay, because I work with them every day. So as you can see, I just draw here a little line with a gray color border and just a little thickness. In order to be able to see this panel with the color and other stuff, before you start drawing with pen tool, you actually need to make sure that this is set on shape, okay? We need to go to the shape, we need to double click on it, ping ping, the empty space here, boom boom, and then layer styles is going to open, and then we're gonna go here to bevel and emboss. We can make it look like that with the settings like mine. This basically adds shadow and highlights, and then we just draw a rectangle here with the rectangle tool, and then you draw here a triangle. And if you don't know how to work with shapes in Photoshop, then I'm sorry, but I cannot explain it to you during this tutorial. It's like a too big of a topic, because using shapes in Photoshop really sucks. It's like it's a nightmare, okay? So anyway, I made them both the same. I mean, I connected them both, the two shapes, and then I just made them the same color. You just make a little hole there in order to make it look like this is going inside it. So anyway, fast forward, you just add a Ray-Ban logo here. Everything that I showed you before, if you know how to do that, then I'm sure you will know how to add a Ray-Ban logo here as well, because that's like the easiest part of the whole tutorial. Okay guys, I'm really tired now. This whole thing took me almost an hour. And this is even not me explaining in details. There's so many things happening here, so many techniques, you know. It will take me days to explain everything. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, more of a quick process. And I will go back to where I came from. And of course, I came from Narnia. Make sure to check out my learnfromfred.com Photoshop Premium Photoshop classes. Bye bye. I will miss you.